Hi. So I am here in the woods in a little opening. It's a disturbed woods, as you can see, all these logs that have been cut down. Um, so some of the trees around me, because of my oak gall tarot project and my connection to oaks and to all of nature, um, I have these white oaks and red oaks and some black oaks and many other trees too. I have sitting next to a black cherry sapling with some larger black cherries around. I got sassafras here with some larger sassafras around. We got pignut hickory, we got gray dogwood saplings here. We got some bracken fern, we got some flowering dogwood, we got some red maple. So we are among friends of the southern dry forest in Michigan. And I am going to pull a couple cards, hoping that there's no storm coming. So I'm just going to pull a card and talk about it. So this is what happens here. That's going to be our card. So the Three of Arrows, jealousy. This is a card that has a heart with three swords in it and spurting blood and such. So jealousy is particular to this deck. In traditional tarot, that word is not associated. There are no words associated with these minor arcana cards in traditional. Like when I say traditional, I mean like Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's a card of, as we see, like heartache. I mean, there's three arrows shot through this flaming heart with blood dripping, and that's kind of the gist of this card, where it's like there's been a wound, like a deep wound, like a knife to the heart wound. There's no getting around heartache. It is a fact of life that we will go through pain. And this card reminds us that this is part of life. And it's also interesting because, well, jealousy adds a whole other flavor to this card. I think there is a lot of jealousy that goes around energetically in life that we don't even talk about and maybe don't even know. Because I know when I don't particularly think of myself as a jealous person, but when I get this card and I start thinking about it, it does resonate. It can have to do with love, but it's also just the pain of life circumstances. And that jealousy can come in as like other people have it better, or like everyone that we look at has something better than us or has a better situation than us, and like if only we didn't have to go through this thing, this pain, this hurt. Yeah, this card is really a reminder of kind of like the wheel, card number 10, the major arcana, the wheel, reminds us that what goes up must come down. It reminds us of the cyclical nature of life, and there's good times and there's bad times and there's everything in between. The wheel is like this revolution that we come back to, and I'm bringing that up because the Three of Arrows, jealousy, I see this card as a reminder that, you know what, life can fucking hurt sometimes. And we can think that people have it better than us, and like we can look at it that way, and it can feel very personal and like, why me? Like, why does this have to happen? And this card is just it's brutal. And it's a brutal reminder that tells us like life is fucking hard. and it hurts. It can really fucking hurt. Excuse my language. I've definitely been here. So that card wanted to show itself, and I think I'll leave it at that. I hope this was interesting, helpful, and more.